Welcome back to Ghoul Garden. I am here at the newest update, and as you can see, we have a Harvest Reaper here, and he has a special seed that is going quickly. Very limited time. This is how many are left out of 25,000. So you talk to him, and you can view the quest. Here's what you can get. Limited stock, a severed spine. Oh, thank you, Goat, for launching me in the air when I'm trying to show something. It says, a Reaper punishes stealers with a small range. I don't know. Anyway, very cool. So what you have to do is you have all these different types of plants that you need to get, right? Oh, now zombie fruit. I don't have a zombie fruit, so I'm not really sure how we're going to do that one. Or a Bainesberry. I don't have that. So that's unfortunate. But you submit, you get candy corn too. You submit these fruits. So for example, let me show you about, let's see if I got a strawberry. I need a bloodlet strawberry. I don't have a bloodlet strawberry. Alright, let me show you a corn. So basically you go up and you hit offering and you hit submit, and there you go, that one lights up blue. You know, I got 50 candy corn. But you want to fill all of these up to be able to get one of those special things that the Reaper is offering. Okay, now that the music's over, let's go ahead and talk to the Harvest Reaper and say, who are you? I am the Harvest Reaper. I come when the veil is thinnest, when worlds blur into one. The heart seed will still dream, so I reap what grows between. Okay. And then you say, what is the summoning? The flames burn orange with hunger. Feed them and they turn cold and blue. When all bowls burn with blue fire, I shall claim their essence. All who contribute shall be rewarded. So basically saying you fill up all these, turn them blue with the required item, and then if you fill them all up, you will get a reward. Unfortunately, I don't have a Bainesberry at all. I'm not even sure how you get the Bainesberry. I have all of these other ones, but I don't have a Bainesberry, so I already know that I'm going to have an issue. I won't be able to fill up the entire circle. So there's really no point to submit anymore unless you just want, you know, candy corn. You do get 50 candy corn, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna have to wait to see if the next time the Reaper comes, if I have all the requirements, because I don't have any Robux to just like pass through and get the reward. So also the Harvest Reaper, you can skip the summoning, of course, to use your Robux to get the item. This is the limited stock item. And then here are the other secondary rewards. There's a new spooky chest this week for the update, and that has inside a ghost bush, a scarab, a devil root, a tomb marmont, a were plant, and a mummy. Very cool, very awesome new plants and pets for this week. And then there's spooky egg, as always, that's still going on. I have all of these pets except the headless horseman. I still do not have that one because obviously 0.5%, very hard to pull that. And then Halloween gearbox is the same. And then there's also summoning bowl rewards, 50 candy corn, 100%. So every time you put anything in, whether it's a Bainesberry, a strawberry with the requirement, you will get 50 candy corn. So it's a great way to get candy corn if you don't have any and you want to use it at the Halloween market. And the Gravedigger is still here. I think he will continue to be here. Hopefully everything will still continue to rotate around and be here. Okay, so at the Halloween market, it is still the same, but there is an addition in Ghostly Gadgets of the Lich Crystal, and it says the power of the Lich lays dormant. So that's not in stock right now. Everything for the seeds. Oh, well, there is the chest is in here now, so that is new. So if you want to get the chest, you can get it here, but it's just not in stock. Everything else is the same as last week. In Creepy Critters, everything is the same, so you still have a chance to get those pets if you have not been able to get them. In Devilish Decor, you still have the Pumpkin Crate and Spooky Crate, but you also now have a spider prop. It says, looks like a bunch of real spiders. That's in stock. As well as Black String Lights, Darkest Lights in the Spooky Market. And there is a spell book, which is very interesting. You also still have the Hex Circle, but now there is a sarcophagus. It says a great ruler deserves sarcophagorgeous burial. So that's fun if you like to decorate. for Halloween. You can get that. I am going to get the spell book since it's in stock and I have so much candy corn. Which also, by the way, check out a little bit of my Halloween decorations. I don't have too many, but I was doing some and it looks cool. The pumpkin is still here, so you can submit to him all of your vamp. Let's see, I have a lot of stuff I can submit to the pumpkin. And he's probably still giving us the same stuff. We're going to test it out and see real quick. I like to, when I'm harvesting, just check and see if I have any vamp mutations. And then I favorite them so I can save them for the jack-o'-lantern. So submit all fruit. And let's see. Spooky egg. Yeah, he still kind of has the same stuff. Maybe he'll have that new chest in here. Who knows? But definitely you can still work on that. As you can see, the severed spine is gone. So if there is something that you really want and you're able to fill up all the offerings, definitely do it, because people, it's going to be very limited quantities. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. In the regular seed shop, everything is the same. Remember to always check your daily deals. Great Pumpkin, you can still try and get that for a limited time. And Crimson Thorn. And yeah, I think that's about it for this update. Alright, so that is everything that is brand new for this week of Grow a Garden. So make sure you try your best to get the Harvest Reaper. I did figure out how to get the Bainsberry. If you have the Bone Dog, it is possible that the Bone Dog will dig up a Bainsberry for you, but it is only available during the Halloween event, so make sure you get it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tune in next week for the next Grow Garden update. Bye!